Okay, something else I do, I have multiple bows. If I just shot one bow, I wouldn't have to do this. But I actually take a magic marker. I've got this thing, I've got olive drab painted on here, so there's no, you see my arrows reflecting some, but there's no reflection on my bow with the sun. No mirror anyway. And so anyway, what I do is I write on here, it's a 1916, I'm shooting a 200 grain point, 560 grain arrow. And at these different yardages is where my point of aim is. At 20 yards, this thing shoots dead on with the point on where I want to hit, because it's a gap shooting system. And at 25 yards, it drops 8 inches. At 30 yards, it drops 2 feet, 24 inches. And at 15 yards, it shoots 6 inches high, and 10 yards, it shoots probably 10 inches high. But I need to correct some of this, write it on there. But this is what I do: 20, 25, and 30, 15, 20, 25, and 30, and 6 inches high, 0, minus, it drops 8 inches, drops 24 inches. I typically don't shoot this far, but I do shoot 15 to 20, and I try to set myself up for 15-yard shots. That's about perfect for traditional. You're not shooting straight down, and you're not shooting so far away they can duck the arrow significantly. The 15-yard shot, most archery setups can accommodate a 15-yard shot. You still have to aim low, but that's a good max, in my opinion, for traditional archery. There you go. Okay, this is how you can do your gaps when you want to set your gaps. I stepped off 10 yards. I'm 10 yards from this bale. So what I'm going to do is wait for this big loud truck to get by. And I'm going to, because I'm using a gap method, I'm going to take my arrow and I aim with the back of the broadhead. I don't aim with the broadhead. I don't aim with the tip. I aim at the aluminum. The aluminum, because aluminum is consistent. No matter how long or short your broadhead is, you have to aim with the aluminum, not the broadhead itself, because that changes your point of impact. So I'm going to simply aim, I'm going to aim point on at 6 o'clock at the very bottom of the straw bale. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. All right. So my left and right is perfect on a kill shot, but look at where it hit. It hit way high. So when you go up here and you're going to write in your gap, point on aim with 6 o'clock, bottom of the straw bale, and I'm going to write in 8 inches on my bow for a 10-yard shot. So I'm going to have to aim 4 inches under the deer, point on, so I can hit 4 inches up from the bottom of the deer, anticipating the deer to drop some, and if he doesn't drop 4 inches up on the deer, still gets you in the kill zone. All right, there you go. That's how you determine your gap. Aim at 6 o'clock at different ranges, and then see where the arrow drops at, and write that on your bow, just like I've got here. That'll do it. Okay, so now we're at 10 yards. I'm going to point on 4 inches below the straw bale and let her go. Push away grip, knock and lock, push away grip, swing with the target. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. I aim 4 inches below the bale and hit up 4 inches on the bale. So it is an 8-inch arrow rise from my point of aim. And that is a dead animal. So 10 yards is plus 8 inches. That doed it.